picture, so that's how my day's going. It is 9:23 in the morning. It's been a rough go. Like, realistically, sometimes shit just goes wrong. If I look exhausted, I am. Since I got to Disneyland, I've been pretty much non-stop going. I slept not very much in Disneyland because I was only there for a day, technically. I stayed for one night at the hotel, so that was, I went to bed probably around midnight that night. Then I got up really early the next morning so that I could get everything ready. Went to the park, was running around the parks, was in the parks until, I want to say like 4 or 5, probably like 4:30 actually. But I didn't get to the hotel in Paris until 6, like a little after 6 p.m. But when I got to Paris, everything was fine. Like, I was a little bit panicked about taking the metro there because it's different than Montpellier, but I managed. It was good. It was not so good when I tried to go to the train station the next day. I had to take the metro, which I thought would be no big deal. Like, it was just the opposite direction of my line, really easy. But stupid me did not read Google Maps, right? And I ended up missing my stop by about 5 stops. So I had to get off, turn around, go back the other way. No big deal. Got on the right tram for the next one and went the right way. I was on the metro and I was looking at the sign, and I think it was like line 6, and it says like, oh, you know, at this stop, 2 stops before what Google Maps was telling me is the train station. And I went, that's weird. And I was like, Maps is telling me. I was like, well, maybe it's like, you know, you have to get out of the metro station and walk a bit, because I've never been in Paris. Like, I know nothing about Paris. And so I got off at the stop that Google Maps told me to. When I typed in the train station, well, when I clicked on it for Google Maps, it was for the train station, and then Google Maps decided not to take me to the train station. So I got off 2 stops after the train station, get out, and Google Maps is like, you've arrived. It didn't take me to the train station, it took me to the street and like the section of the city, which was fantastic. Got on the train, no big deal, got off at the right stop, found the hotel. It was right across from the train station. Got to the hotel, everything was fine. Tried to sleep, couldn't sleep. So I like unpacked, chilled out, watched YouTube. I explored a little bit, not much. I didn't really go anywhere. I got dinner, drank some tea in a cute little cafe that I might go back to again today or tomorrow for like lunch or something. And yeah, I passed out last night. Which was great. I mean, I couldn't fall asleep at first. I kept like jolting awake, which I do sometimes. It got really great when I woke up at 5 in the morning and couldn't figure out why until I realized my phone had shut off. I was like, why'd my phone shut off? Well, it died on the charger. So, my phone was dead and the charger wasn't working and it wasn't connecting to my phone. So my phone had just died, and I tried to turn it back on and it worked. And I tried plugging it in all sorts of different ways and it wasn't working, and my adapter's not compatible with it. But it's not my adapter because my adapter is working just fine. It's not a specific adapter port. I've tried all the ports with this with my Apple charger and with my my charger for my portable chargers, and it works fine. So I think it's the charger. So yeah, I suspect it's my charger rejecting the thing, which is weird because it was charged, it was plugged in and working just fine when I went to bed. So I don't know what's going on. There's an Apple store. I have to take the bus to it, probably try and buy a new cord. This is my setup right now. I have my phone plugged into the base and that plugged into this. So that's my life right now, but I'm so tired because literally I was sleeping so well finally, and then I had to wake up and handle that shit, and I was literally up until 6:10. I posted about it on Twitter. It was kind of funny. I'm being charger shamed. What up, everyone? I'm back. I'm just gonna like show you guys my room, and then I'm gonna head out to the Apple store hopefully. So fingers crossed on that one. Yeah. So I'm not gonna show behind me because it's a mess with my suitcase and everything, although I will show the bathroom door because this room's like Gone with the Wind theme, so there's like a quote from the movie and stuff like that. This is the room. It's actually for like 3 people. The couch behind me is like a fold-out couch, but yeah, I'm one person. And then I have one balcony over there, and as you can see, the train station right there. And out here is a bigger balcony. I'm gonna try and This is so difficult, and like the view is pretty nice. Like it's just like a little street, but like I don't know, I like it. So yeah, that's the room. Alright, so I'm gonna plug in my phone for a couple more minutes and try and organize my stuff a little bit more. I'm gonna talk to the desk and see about a bus or something like that, because I'm not paying for a taxi. Those are way too fucking expensive. So I'm just going to do that, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'll probably record a little bit more tonight. We're gonna see how this goes. I'll see if I can figure out this vlogging thing finally, because I didn't master it in Spain. Another update, it's not actually an Apple store. I guess they don't have that here. So the last one that I saw was in Paris, and I don't really know where there are any others. It's weird because there are so many in the US. So I'm gonna go to my phone company and see if they sell chargers, because there's one actually right near where I'm going, so fingers crossed they have a charger that I can like buy. So I'm back. I am exhausted and I look like a mess, and you can't see it really on camera thankfully, but my foundation is literally separating. I'm a mess. So yeah, I was gonna go to an Apple store today. I was gonna take a bus and stuff like that. I said it earlier, and then more awake me looked at where it was and found out that it's not an Apple store. I don't know if I said this earlier, but yeah. So I decided to go to my phone company, Orange, and see if they sold anything, and they did. They had the chargers and the ports, like the adapters, and I was like, this is great, like I can just get those. And then I was like, well, I'll just get the adapter, which was a mistake. So I spent 35 freaking euros on this adapter, which if you don't know, 35 euros is probably right around $40 US. I get back to my room and open the thing up, and it's a USB-C port. So I was not very pleased, not at all. So I put on my coat, I grab my stuff, and I walk the 15 minutes or so back to the main plaza area, and I'm like, okay, like as I'm walking there, I'm like full on, like in my imagination, like Karen, like just really pissed off. But like outside, I like pulled the thing out of my bag, took a deep breath, and then walked in to talk to them, and did not go Karen on them. I was like, yeah, I need to return this. Used the wrong word for return. So I walk in, I'm like, I need to return this adapter, and the guy was like, okay, I need the bill, basically like the receipt. and I handed it to him, stuff like that, and he went, okay, why are you returning it? And I explained to him, like, it's the wrong size, it won't work for my phone, it doesn't fit. And he goes, oh, okay. And so, like, return it, there wasn't no problem. So he went to do the return thing for my credit card because I paid with a credit card. And, yeah, no, the computer wasn't cooperating, so he had to do it in cash, which is annoying because, like, my mom and I share the credit card, and, like, I pay what I spend. So it's easier just to return it through the credit card, but they couldn't do that. So I had to get cash back, so that's a whole mess. And they didn't have enough bills or like ones or anything to give me the cash back. So I got 30 euros, like a 20 and 10, and then I was given a 2 euro coin, which is fine, and then I was given 3 euros in 20-cent pieces. So now I have 15 20-cent pieces just sitting in my wallet. It's a mess, but yeah. So that's how my day went. I'm gonna take off my makeup and like watch some YouTube and stuff. So this is why you guys are gonna get to roast me. So being the typical white girl that I am, I got a bath bomb. It's my last night here in McLean, and I'm stressed, depressed, lemon zest, as the kids say, going through a rough patch. We love it. So I got a bath bomb, which was like €4.50 or something like that, the grocery store, and you're also gonna get to roast me because I got myself a bottle of wine for just me. Love that for me. But yeah. I forgot to mention, but if you're curious, it's orange clementine scented, and it also just got glitter all over my damn phone, so that's nice.